Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 7 of our 4th season with RFC Liege. We're still in Division 2 of the Belgian League, and we will be here next year. You can see it finished very, very well for us. We played quite excellently towards the end of the season. Let's just catch you up with how things finished up. We did get that win over Club Bruges. You saw that 3-1. We then went away against Lommel, who decent side. It was a bit of a struggle, but we managed to pull out a 1-1 draw with De Wilde getting the late goal. Chucked a friendly in, which we won comfortably, and then we've just played Dines and we beat them 2-1 away from home. Roman Bodin with a couple of goals, a late goal from Bodin to turn the 1-0 deficit down to a 2-1 win, which was excellent. Bottom of the table, Westerlo, we've sent them on their way down to the division below. Babacar Leye and Vert with the goals. And we come here to the final game of the season against Mouscron. They're third in the league. It doesn't really matter to them. Actually, it does matter to them. They need to get a win here. And they need to hope Liège lose to Club Bruges NXT. It could all turn around here. It's a very, very interestingly set up system. If we win, interestingly, we will go ahead of Lommel, so we will finish in 4th place, which if you'd have said that at the start of the season, I would have bitten your arm off. Yeah, this will be the last time that potentially we know Adam Nicholas is going to be leaving. He's just so good. I cannot believe that he's not going to be here next year. I'm gutted about that, absolutely gutted. Probably more gutted that Roman Bodin looks like he's also on his way out. Another absolute superstar from my youth system. But we've got another one. And we've just had our youth players come through. And look at this beast. Two beasts. Diogo, who is a 15-year-old with tackling of 16. I mean, good God, what do you do with that? If we could build this guy up, physically improve him a little bit, these things are going to improve anyway. We know that. We don't have to do much to get this guy first team ready. Really, really don't. He looks an absolute star, so I'm very, very happy with that. And in the same youth intake, this one which wasn't supposed to be that good, this is another guy that's come through, another 15-year-old. And look at this. Looks like a real talent on the wing. Fast, with a large work rate if that's possible, but he looks like someone who can do the business. So I mean, we've got so many really good prospects. You can see all the way through. Another one who is leaving, unfortunately, Tony Glavis, who I think would be a very, very good player and a potential replacement for Bodin. He is going to be leaving. He wanted to leave, so he wouldn't sign a contract. He is going to be going to Ostend, which is a little frustrating for us, but we're trying to keep these quality players with us as much as we can. In the main squad, we have moved up Ali Cisse from the reserves into this. This is I think, potentially our new left back, or at least he's going to be fighting for that place. I think if we can get him working hard, I think it won't take him long to fill the shoes of Adam Nicholas. He's not supposed to do so well, but he looks like he's moving on nicely. He's not, what is he, a year behind him, so yeah, it's probably a little bit of work to do. But could we have straight away another youth player take over there? Maybe not. Okay, let's go and play Mouscron. They're third in the league. Let's go and cause an upset. We are playing some good stuff. We've got, I mean, a lot of these guys won't be here next year. I would like to win this, so let's see what we can do. Who do we put? I think we put Jimenez in. I think he's slightly better of the two. Let's do this thing. Castan has been brilliant on that right side, I have to say, absolutely brilliant. Him and Etayibi. I mean, that looks on the face of it the weakest part of our team, but no, not at all. Not at all. Right, I didn't go through the team, did I? We'll do that in a second. Anyway, it's fantastic, I think, that we're actually still in this division. I think next season, if we can keep the majority of the players we have, recruit well, we've got a formation that works. We just need to get those fast players up and around the forward positions. So it's going to be important. Recruitment. We tried to bring De Wilde in. He's not interested in coming back. Liege, we might be able to get in on a free. It would be expensive, but we might be able to get him in. An initial bid, he was interested. He wanted about 2,100 a week, which is what we are paying to Asante. So I wonder whether we shell out for a proper goal scorer and then just see what we can do with the rest of it. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments anyway. Oh, right then. Let's go see what we can do here against Mouscron. And then at the end of this, we'll have a little look who looks like they're coming up, who looks like they're coming down. We'll chuck out a demand more right from the start. Let's just go through the side, shall we? So you can see it, Liege up top, De Wilde, Bodin and Etaibi. Two of those probably not going to be here next season. Asana and Rodez in the middle, with Nicholas playing his last game for the club. Vert, Kakudja and Kastan with Gofan in goal. Unfortunately, there is a big swathe of those players who won't be here when we play our next competitive fixture, which is, it's gutting, that. Absolutely gutting. The effort that we've put into these youngsters, and to just get them, just for them to leave like that. It's we will be making the most of Bodin's whatever we get for him. We will be doing that. De Wilde, ball in. And I think this corner routine is working quite well, because we do seem to get the ball back. We don't seem to get broken on the corners. Vert. Oh, that is not... I thought he'd found his man. He hadn't quite. Kakudja. He does find De Wilde. He's going to have another go. Rodez. Asana. No. Nicholas. Inside. Etaibi. Oh, and De Wilde just off the post. I mean, it'd be awesome to get him back, because he's a very good player. I mean, Anderlecht are full of quality players, so hopefully we'll be able to make the most of them again. We really, really did make the most of them. Banza and Gofan. He certainly done looked all right in this second half of the season. He certainly made some saves, which is nice. Oh, it's Badibangi. I was talking about him last time, wasn't he? Yeah, he absolutely did one over on us. We could not deal with him. So we are having shots. I'm going to ignore that. I don't like working the ball in the box with this team, because I don't think we're quite good enough, to be perfectly honest. Altamont more looking pretty fit still at this point. Badabangi puts the corner in and Vert clears it. I didn't really react to that. Buyale Kayale. What are they going to do? Badibangi. Yeah. Oh, that is an amazing save, I have to say, but it just ended up right in his feet. And that's not right, is it? They've got a bit of luck so far. They should have finished it. But it's not looking too bad. We're having some shots. Not looking great up top though. We'll save that. Yeah, dig in and do something. Right then, we've got good players on the bench. I certainly feel we should get chances. Fire him up. Nicholas looking tired. Oh no, he's not. Rodez, Asania. We know a win here would be big for us. It's going to be huge for them though. It could be the difference between Taibi. Yes. Oh, what? Why is that disallowed? Why is that disallowed? I've had so many of these which have been dodgy as hell. Yeah, I suppose he is kind of in the way. I had one where the player was behind the goalkeeper. He wasn't interfering at all, but he was behind the goalkeeper. I just thought, well, that's bullshit, isn't it? Right, Liege. What's he going to do? I'd love to sign him. He's such a good player. Shoot. Oh. Bit of a... I didn't quite connect with that, did he? Have a look, maybe make a change at this point. Bring on some legs in the midfield. I've got Sprout. I ain't got Sprout on the bloody bench. Et Taby's going to come off. I'm going to do this. Alright, let's see. Asante. And it's long and not where we want it to be. I mean, we've already had a 0-0, haven't you? We can't have one of those. The last game was very good. Castan, we will take him off. He's looking knackered. He has agreed a new contract. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring the other loney striker on. We'll do that. See if we can create a final chance. Right, nicely done. Kakuja to Wilder, and it's well done Schuster, who's only got 1 goal so far, and that's why they Schustered it wide. But Koulibaly, oh, that's nicely done, Bowden, and that's what we're not going to have, isn't it? Here's Bowden, and he's finished it off. Oh, and that's what we're going to miss. Oh no. I wonder whether there's a way to kind of convince him to stay. Yeah, we'll go back to balanced. It looks like it doesn't matter anyway for Mouscron. They have finished in third, which means they do go into the playoffs. But Bowden steals the show and we get a win. And that is a brilliant way to finish. Bowden waving goodbye to the fans. What an important player he has been for us. Question is, will he continue to be that, or is he going to leave? He's got a year left on the contract. I don't think he wants... No, he doesn't want to stay here. Is there a way to stop that? I don't know. But he again proves to us why we want him to stay. And looks like Liege have gone up as champions, so good on them. They've done very, very well this season. And it looks like Mouscron will play Mechelen. So Liege, I've thought, yeah, they got promoted, didn't they? They got relegated and promoted, so that's very, very good for Liege. Mouscron will be in the playoffs, and they'll be playing Mechelen. Joining us down at the bottom, joining us in this league, Union are going to be coming back. I mean, that's hardly surprising, is it? And Kutzrecht had a poor season, so they're hanging on just about down the bottom there. In the other direction, Westerlo are going to be leaving, and let's have a look who it looks like Patro Eisden are going to be the team who are going up, so that's a first. Serang, who went down last season, have finished outside the playoffs. Quite poor if you look at that. Fed Sport Knock going down. Oh dear, after the first season we had with those two. Yeah, a bit of a surprise, but in the end, an excellent performance. Just 3 points off playoff position. Not bad, not bad. Can we do this next season? I don't know. Right, we'll move forward, and I'll come back for the end of season awards. Just back quickly, the board have set a next season budget for 34,000 or £34,500 a week, which is a little bit more than we're on at the minute, which is good. Finances, yeah, we're currently spending 33. I think a lot of that will disappear this season, so we've got some work to do anyway. We've got some wriggle room with that. Right, let's go forward to those end of season awards. Okay, a few awards to tell you about. So Babacar Leye gets himself 11 goals for this season, so he is top scorer. That Awuda, the guy from Club Brugge NXT, he caused some troubles. He's got 15 goals, so yeah, it's worth 1.4 million. So there you go. That's what we're trying to play against. And I got second place in the Manager of the Year award, which is, you wouldn't have thought that come the start of the season. Right then, so a bit of a surprise also that Mouscron beat Mechelen in the playoff 3-0, which is pretty impressive. So, no, that's not actually, that was their, I don't know what that was. Let's have a look, see if we can. Yeah, over 2 legs there, beat Mechelen. So we will be playing Mechelen for the first time next season. That's going to be a toughie. They're a decent side. Right, this is an interesting one. So the club are very disappointed you have failed to achieve one of the objectives laid out in the club vision. And then they say this is repair the club's financial damage, and it's passed, which was completed 5 years ahead of schedule. So why are they angry? What? I don't know what the problem is. I don't understand. You have failed your short-term objectives laid out by the club, which is we'll work hard. You can try and stir up controversy, but I'm not going to go with it. What is the issue? What have we failed? Let's have a look. We don't quite understand it because we've been brilliant. Okay, so apparently we've failed to repair the club's financial damage, but they're happy with everything else, so that's fine. A bit disappointed that we're not playing direct football. But we are playing defensively solid football, so that's good. And we're working. How the heck can I repair the club's financial damage when I've got some lunatic running the club? I mean, all I can do is work within the budget, surely. I don't understand. Anyway, we'll move forward and see if we can get these. And see if we get the end of season awards. I think that should be coming now because it looks like all of the training has finished, or will be finishing very shortly. All right, here we go. It's the end of season awards. So in came Gael Kakudja and Et Taibi. I think both of those signings were very good. I thought Sprout did very well also. Probably didn't get as many games as he should or might have done. We had a lot of players on loan, some who worked out really well, some who didn't. So, I mean, Schuster didn't quite work out as well as I wanted. Kirev didn't play any games at all, really. But De Wilde was quite brilliant. So they were very happy with Kirev, his signing, although he hardly played a game. So I don't understand. Transfers out. They're sort of satisfied with that. Bedunga left. He's a decent player. Van der Ackenberg. Everyone got a club. Even Diallo. Oh, old fullback. Michel Lalamond. He is, he's 31. We wish him well. We wish him very well. It looks like our Ferry did well for Patra Eisden and he got them promoted. So we'll be seeing him again next season. In the end, it was an excellent end to the season. Terrible start. In the Cup, we got knocked out swiftly. Some great wins, and I think that, was definitely the best one for me. The 5-0 victory over Lommel, that kind of cemented the start, really, of everything. Finances, obviously, we've got problems. Bodin, unfortunately, is our top man, and he's going to be going. And so, it's going to be interesting. We've got things to deal with there. Right, and the accolades. So let's have a look. Player of the season went to Vert, the centre back. Young player of the season, Vert as well. Kakudja was signing of the season. Top goal scorer was Leye. Most assists, De Wilde. And that's a surprise. Most player of the matches was Roman Bodin. For me, he was the best player. And Vert was the highest average rating. So Debati, oldest player, and he will be leaving at the end of this season. So there we go. So what are they expecting next season? So they want top half. Bloody hell. Next season, don't want much. So we got work to do for next season. Work within a budget. What are they? Right, so we've got work to do to repair the financial damage. Right, so top half is what they want. That's what we'll be saying we're going to do. Top half, that's what you want. So that seems to be the thing to do. You just basically go with exactly what the board wants and the players like that. I think that's the trick. So some good stuff. We've still got some great young players coming through. So let's have a look at the season team report. We've got good goalkeepers. Stamina is one of the strengths, full of leaders and strong characters, which is great. Babacar Lair is a great striker. It'd be good to have him. Let's have a look at the weaknesses. This is probably the important. So poor heading, that's something we have noticed. Penalty taking, well, it's lucky we don't get any penalties, so that's fine. Not the best group of goalkeepers in terms of communication or throwing. We're not very agile. We've got no money. We've got mediocre squad. Poor depth. No finishing. No determination. Yeah, I agree with depth in goal. Yeah, Ali Cisse is someone I've been looking for, as is Nicholas up top. Nicholas Lucas up top. Okay, so it's pretty much what we knew anyway. Right then, guys, well, let me know in the comments what you think I should be doing in the transfer market. Should I be spunking all my money on Liege to come back and then hoping I can find some additional players on loan around him, so go back to Anderlecht and plunder their youth players again. I think Lair might be the player to just kick us on a little bit. He's strong, he's powerful, and if you got him and Lucas maybe as a backup and plus maybe one other, maybe that's the way to go. I don't know, but it'd be interesting to hear what you guys think. If you have enjoyed the series though thus far, well, please hit that like button, please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you next time for season 5 as we try. I think this season we have to really push on and try and win that league. I'll see you then, goodbye.